Hey there, welcome back to our Numidia campaign. So in the previous episode was a rather important episode. We finally decided to go after Carthage. We took the risk and it paid off. We actually won the war quite easily. We've basically crippled them and reduced them to almost nothing. They're just completely scattered now in a few different areas. They still have a bunch of not allies, but vassals, some of which are not even particularly loyal to them, which is to be expected. But in the meantime, I think what I'm going to do in this episode is probably focus on their former capital over here in Carthago, which I would like to make my capital. So I'm going to have to start moving some of my pops in here, as well as trying to get the because it can either be. Yeah, the dominant culture is either of my culture or it can be either of my religion. So, yeah, maybe what I will do is start by moving some of our culture in here. We can just move in a bunch of people like so. And, yeah, we'll move in here a Canaanite Massilian as well. Oh, maybe, okay. We will also move in you guys, and you guys as well. And this does say Massilian, not Massylian. I made that mistake before. We are actually a bit over there. Well, you know what? Why don't we move in some more? And what I will do is actually maybe click on one of these other places, like maybe over here. And we will move in... or move out one of these other ones, like Hellenic, Siciliot, Canaanite, Punic, like so. That's fine. And that'll do. And for now, oh, you know what I would like to do, actually, just to keep it kind of feeling like it's historically accurate, I am actually going to hold some games to celebrate for this war that was a big war that we won there. We do have a trade route that we should fill out, and I probably would like to get the stone to get the build cost bonus. I do like having that one. What else is going on here? We have a risk of rebellion happening over here. I'd rather not deal with that. Maybe we can get rid of that. So, yeah, if we switch this off of acquisition of wealth, we don't need them to be doing that. Why don't we switch it over to harsh treatment? That will solve that issue. And in the meantime, I will disband all of my levies. We don't need them anymore. And probably get rid of at least 2 of my mercenaries. We've got a 15 marshal over here. That's pretty nice. A 12 and a 13. So maybe I'll hold on to the 15. I'll get rid of you guys, and I'll get rid of you guys. Also come over here. I will turn down my fleet and fort maintenance. Don't need that up right now. We do see there is some disloyalty happening right now. There is a risk of civil war happening. Who do we want to maybe bribe? See, you are rather powerful. But you're the high priest. And it's probably a good idea to have the high priest on your side. I would think, right? So I will bribe this guy. And also, in the meantime, yeah, since our stability is on the wrong side of 50 there, I am actually going to perform a divine sacrifice. That's fine. And I will have you guys come over here, because you know what? Maybe I will have to go after these guys. We didn't accrue that much AE the last episode, that big Carthage war. I thought it would be a lot more, but we're only at 46. That's not terrible. So why don't I go here and I will fabricate a claim against these guys. That pretty much spends all of our political influence, but that's fine. And it's a good thing to just kind of rest for now and let our I didn't realize our manpower was completely shot. The upcoming games, bring on the challenge. Yeah, I will raise my popularity up a little bit here. That's looking really, really nice. Let's take a look at what's going on in the world today. Rome is at war with Massylia. Oh, they're going this way? I want them to go more this way. Okay, well, that's a little troubling. The Grand Numidian Games, and actually, well, it doesn't really matter since our popularity is already maxed out, but it looks like our ruler did quite well competing in the games. So For the House Narava, I guess, as we do see legal chicanery here, we can't really oh, no, never mind. We're not going to get stability out of this. So we could get legitimacy. Legitimacy could be higher. So that's nice. Okay, so you guys are going to come over here and just rest and recover for now. In the meantime, I would like to maybe think about building something over here, trying to get a little bit more of the pop culture and religion going. So we can't build the Great Temple yet. We don't have that tech. That's something we need to work on. So maybe I will just build a shrine for now. I will build another shrine, get that going. We can pick up another zeal perk over here. I could get religious calendar and get the civilization change modifier for the next 64 months. Or I could do observe rituals, which will actually give him another bonus to his zeal, which is rather high. Let's go for the civ change, actually, since he might die in the next 63 months for all we know. He is 65. It does say he's in perfect health, but, you know, that could change. Probably will. So you guys are recovering, and we are currently, I believe, I did just click on it, we are fabricating a claim on these guys, so that will be done in the next, not 5 years, I was looking at the wrong one there, in the next, in this year, November this year, okay. They are actually currently at war with these guys, so when we go after them, we could actually take a whole chunk of land here. We do have, our economy is looking quite good, but I'm just going to let that build up for now. Eventually, we'll probably put it into some mines and farming territories and what have you. I'll just let that accrue. Our manpower, it needs to recover. So if I fight this war over here, I'll probably fight it with mercenaries. Obviously, these ones, and I might hire some others. What is this? Demodamas, the explorer, amidst raging weather and violent seas, a patchwork ship of exotic craftsmanship has pulled into the port of Suel. Aboard a crew hailing from far-flung lands, various gaze upon our modest harbor with poorly disguised wonder. After a brief delay, a lone sailor emerges and speaks in perfect Massylian, espousing his gratitude that we let him dock without trouble or suspicion. He gives his name as Demodamas of Miletus, an explorer of some experience, who was sent forth by his liege to discover more about the world at large. He regales us with the tales of Scythia and Bactria, as well as mysterious lands far to the east, and he begs our leave to restock his small fleet with galley slaves, in return for a bauble of which he claims was revered as holy by a forgotten people. Okay, so we could give him a few slaves and he will be sent away. And we will gain an ancient fertility figurine appears in Numidia's treasury, which will give us a provincial effect of local population growth. We could say Numidia is no place for strangers. We would get forced stability out of it, but our ruler would gain the cruel trait, which is not terrible. Well, maybe for rulers. I think for rulers it increases your tyranny, I think. Or we could have this guy just move here, and he would, he would just stay here, and he'd be a minor character. What is he good at? He is rather good at finesse, charisma, and decent with martial. Founder, daring, submissive. Well, he wouldn't make a great researcher then. Or would he? I mean, he's probably better than anything that we've got. Yeah, he's better orator. He's a better orator than this guy is, and he's a better marshal than this guy is. Maybe I'll do that, actually. Maybe I'll just have this guy move in. Does he not show up? I figure he would show up. Where is he? Okay, so I figured he would show up there, so I'm not sure what happened to him there. Let's just wait for like a month tick there. Let's see if he shows up now. Still no. Okay, that's odd. I figured he would show up there. Well, I would rather have gone with the stability if that's the case. Oh, well. I guess it didn't really work out. Well, at least I didn't, nothing bad happened from it, I guess. So we are about 75% into this fabrication, and we will then go after these guys over here. Our ruler is about 66 years old, still in very good health. I'd like for him to pass away to go to my heir here so that she can take control. Eventually, I'd like to have this guy take the throne, as he's got the Carthaginian bloodlines. So that's nice that we've secured that. At some point, once he turns 16... then we might start looking either towards the Roman bloodlines or the Ptolemaic Kingdom's bloodlines. I don't think Garamancha has any bloodlines. Does not look like it. So we are about, what, 2 months away here? Yeah, 1 month away. So it looks like these guys are on the verge of winning. They're at plus 62. And they should be just about done this war soon, I would think. As we did just get the claim, so we could go after them now. You guys are still not 100% done with your recovery, so maybe I will hire another stack of mercenaries. There's these guys over here, which I think I had hired before. So why don't you guys come on down? We have more than enough money. We'll make probably, what, 27 per month after this month tick, I think. Definitely not going to raise my levies for this war, because I want my manpower to recover. Why don't you guys actually come over here? Just to double check with Carthage. Do we still have any claims against them? We do. Okay, that's good. So I don't have to spend the PI to go after them. So yeah, this truce will be done when? In 6 years. Okay, so we got a bit of time to go kill with them. Rome is being occupied by Epirus over here. Oh, they're fighting Epirus and Thrace. Interesting. Well, I'm guessing Rome's probably going to win this fight over here. Thrace is actually at risk of having a civil war here. Yeah. What is going on here? How did... Oh, no, okay. Vacantia and... I thought Vacantia had occupied this territory here. I got a little bit confused there. So Rome is going to expand in here. It looks like they probably will. You guys are recovering your morale. Why don't you guys go on unit reorg? Pomegranate harvest spoiled. Disaster has struck my Aegolid. The pomegranate harvest has been spoiled due to bad storing and only a few fruits remain edible. The nobles and priests have already started to voice their displeasure, desiring the noble fruit and demanding we import more from abroad. Should we cave to their demands and pay an exorbitant cost? I mean, it will cost us 300. And that way, you know, this looks like, yeah, we won't be able to, or if we spend the money, then we'll lose the national noble happiness right now. So if we don't, then we would lose loyalty of characters, and nobles would be rather upset for the next 60 months. So we have the money for it, so I think I will. You guys are going to recover your morale a bit, and it doesn't look like there's anything really I want to do with you. I'll just leave you as it is. We did pick up a tech, and I will go down the oratory tech. And do I want to go for local embassies and get another Diplo relation? Are we maxed out on Diplo relations? We are not. But it might be worth it to get this, because eventually we want to get bookbinding. But improve opinion maximum also sounds kind of useful. Maybe I will go for local embassies, though, and that will bring us just one step closer to getting the gradual economic integration, which allows us to get to build the Grand Theater building, but also it reduces our aggressive expansion, or increases our aggressive expansion change, which is rather nice. So you guys are completely maxed out with your morale. So it looks like Abanea has just won their war here. So why don't we go after them? We are not going to call in our allies. There's no real reason to do that. We are going to go after these guys. And yeah, I'll have you guys go on there. And you guys just kind of sit tight and guard for now. How many pops do they have? Just 123. So this should be a rather quick and easy war. We do see their troops kind of moving along there. We might have to keep an eye on them moving over here. That might happen. We'll see if these guys end up giving military access to them. Hopefully they don't. I mean, they did just get conquered by them. I wouldn't think they would want to give them mill access. There is a risk of rebellion in 58 months happening over here. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Not right now. So we are actually, maybe I'll have you guys go over here and start this siege over here. As there is an available decision. We could adopt the stratocratic monarchy, which I don't think I will. I like the autocratic monarchy. There's a food shortage there, so we are moving rather nicely in this siege. And yeah, I think once this war is over, I might put a cut in here. This probably will be a quick war, though. There is a breach right here, so maybe I will actually assault this fortress. That should go rather quickly. Like so. And I will have you guys maybe just sit tight for now. And once we are done with this siege, that'll be it for this war. We need to hire another guy over here. Don't have a lot of great options, so we could hire this guy who's a 7, but we should probably consider the Scorned family. So why don't we hire that guy over there? We will stack wipe this little 1K over here. Like so. We do see our vassals moving in. That's awfully nice of them. They're not necessarily needed. There is no breach over here, and I don't see the point in assaulting. Why don't you guys just move over here? Legal chicanery again. We could, yeah, increase the legitimacy. Why not increase the legitimacy? It looks like our heir has fallen ill. I'm going to have to ask you to seek treatment once more. How is our... Okay, yeah, you are okay at your job. You're not great. Hopefully you don't, like, blind her or something. Oh, Carthage is now going through another revolt. Very interesting. We could actually go after them if we really, really wanted to. Which might be a good idea, as this siege is taking a little bit of time here. So maybe I will actually have you guys go over here. And we might actually target the Carthaginian revolt here. Because, you know, it's just free land. It's just land that's waiting for us to be taken. These guys are going to help us with this siege over here. But once this siege is over... Oh, we do see about 4,000 troops. As our granaries have been raided, which is kind of annoying. I will just have to replace the stockpile. That'll actually... This guy, the governor of this area, is rather disloyal. So this is an opportunity for us to make him a little bit more loyal. Treatment successful. Very nice. Very nice. She's very poor health. 47 years old, and she's very poor health. I really hope you do not pass away on us. Can you just, like, not be perfect health? Because this guy, he's an absolute tank. Okay, so we did win that siege, so I'm going to move in here and take these guys out over here. Like so. And let's see, can we peace out? Yeah, we can take every... Oh, it's saying that Abinea will become a tribal vassal. I don't want them to become a tribal vassal. I want to take everything for myself. This will bump up our aggressive expansion to 50, which is fine. I will reduce a little bit of it. And look at that. Our name is now on par with Rome's. And these guys over here. It's looking a lot better now, so that's really, really nice. We do see... Sorry about my mouse there. It just kind of went into a weird direction. We do see the Carthaginian revolt is sieging... Or no, Carthage is sieging down this area over here. So maybe I'll have you guys come over here. You guys come over here. And yeah, we might end this episode by going after the Carthaginian revolt. I'm going to delete some of these fortresses. We don't need them there. I will actually have you switch to cultural assimilation since it's already pretty almost 100% of our religion. And yeah, we'll do the same thing over here as well. And my alarm is still... We still got a bit of time left, so we are going to just try to do a little bit more here. We should probably fill out these trade routes here. So what was I doing before? Precious metals is probably a good idea. We could go for earthenware. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we want to focus on some essentials here like fish. Fish is always good. We'll get some fish. And we can get 2 more, so maybe I will get marble's not bad. Cloth for oratory, tech investments. But maybe what I will do is either precious metals or glass. I wouldn't mind raising our, because we're not getting the civilization bonus. What is our civilization value at right now? 26? That's kind of low, actually. So maybe I will go to, maybe I'll go for the glass. We'll trade with Rome and Egypt. Yeah, I'd rather trade with Egypt than Parthia. Parthia tends to get into a lot of civil wars. So that raises our civilization level to 31%. As our troops are moving into position over here. Maybe I'll have you guys actually come over here instead. And you guys come over here. And yeah, we do see, I would like to start sieging some of these areas down before Carthage can. I don't see their troops. They're in a bit of a standoff over here. So yeah, I'd like to move in as much quickly as possible. Once these guys are in position, I will probably start the war against Carthaginian revolts. What claim do we want to go after? Metagonia, Massylia, Syracuse. Metagonia. Maybe I'll go after Metagonia. We'll do that one there. No need to call in the allies. This is going to be a very simple war, so we will kick this off right away. You guys will move right in there and take the war goal right off the bat. You guys come over here and maybe fight this little 2K stack and just wipe them out right off the bat. And let's see, we got about 4 years until we can go after Carthage again, I believe. Yeah, 524. They're still working on this siege over here. That's got nothing to do with us. You guys come over here now and take that. And you guys actually, looks like they are guarding this fortress over here. So why don't we move over here and take this, stack wipe them and assault this fortress right here. Is this going to be a stack wipe? Doesn't look like it. No, not quite. We didn't actually take that many of them. But we will start this siege right here. As our vassals are just hanging around up here. It looks like their troops still are mostly on the mainland, so they should be able to help with us. So you guys are going to come over here and take this, and then I will have you take this one. It doesn't look like I don't see any other fortresses anywhere, so that's good. This might be the only fortress that we have to take. Actually, we could probably think about... No, okay, I thought maybe they had territory up here, but that is Carthage's territory up there, so we will save that for the next war. Our allies, actually, Tithia is at war with a couple of people. Looks like a couple of little minor nations. Yeah, so they should be fine. They should be fine with that. At some point, I'd like to go after Orapaya as well, but I'd like to also continue going in here and just taking these areas out. Good news, sort of. Our leader is gaining gout. I'm not going to seek treatment for that. So hopefully he ends up passing away soon. I have a feeling he's going to go to like 75 or something like that. Xenophobia. Okay, so I could... Oh, our high priest is rather xenophobic. Okay, I could turn the other cheek, but that would lower his loyalty. Or I can make him a rival. I'm just going to turn the other cheek. I'm not going to deal with that. You guys come over here and take this territory over here, as we did just win this siege over here. And once we take this province over here, that should do it for this war, I believe. What is this? The preeminent adherbal Galid. Some say that throughout Numidia there is one constant. The deeds and character of adherbal Galid precede him from the villas of the capital to the shabbiest border town. Adherbal has risen to great prominence and position as a public servant and aristocrat, and through his legendary private soirees has the ear of everybody worth knowing in Kirta. He can no doubt make a useful domestic ally. Yeah, we could, I suppose. He is actually not particularly powerful. His power base is only 2. He is master of the guard. I don't really feel like spending the money on him, to be honest. And if I did this, our ruler would gain a little bit of corruption. So I'm just going to say what of it, and we'll lose a little bit of stability. Or not stability, popularity. And that's fine. I'll just do that. So you guys are going to come in here and take this, and maybe once we finish this war, I will probably call it an episode. A minor addendum, I will absolutely take the stability. Our stability is actually looking pretty decent right now. So you guys come over here, and maybe, yeah, just chase them around. Once that caps, I will put a pause in here and just take everything for my... Oh, I could make them a client state. I'm not going to make them a client state. I am going to take everything for myself. Like so. That's not going to cost us too much. Especially with aggressive expansion. So I will do that. Like so. And I guess for in the meantime, I will disband you guys. You guys come over here, closer to our capital. And we do see there is a risk of... Oh, yes, I was looking at that earlier. We could do something about that. We could just put it on harsh treatment, but I'll just wait for now, I think. That'll be fine. So yeah, I might put a cut in here for now. This episode, we expanded further into Africa, actually. And, or what is it? It's Atlas, I believe, right? Yeah, if we expanded further into Atlas. And, yeah, so next episode, I don't know if we'll go after Carthage. We'll see how much time ends up passing. Because our truce is still about 4 years away. And maybe next episode, oh, you know what I should have done? I should have been focusing on these. Or no, wait a minute. I can't because I still have to get this. So, but we will be able to do that next episode as we're about to tech up. So next episode, yeah, we will focus on that. We'll get the Grand Theater option. We will build a Grand Theater, finish this whole thing. And then next episode, yeah, probably maybe go finish off Carthage. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.